Hello there YouTube and welcome back to War Thunder. So today I'm going to be taking out the Japanese STB-1. This is my first Japanese tier 5 tank and I would have bought you this a lot sooner. I should have done it probably when I was away on holiday, but I didn't. Simply because I got this only a day or so before update 1.69 dropped, and then ended up going on a mad grind to bring you as many of the new vehicles as quickly as possible. So that's why you haven't seen it. Now I have obviously been doing some work on this and I'll quickly show you. So we've got the parts and the horizontal drive and everything, almost through the smoke shoals. Now the APDS rams, they're not too shabby, obviously decreasing penetration over distance. The HESH 127mm across the board. Don't shoot these things at the front of an IS4, it will not work. And then you have 400mm of pen with the Heat FS, which obviously is a very decent shot. I can't wait to get to them because I don't know I don't know if I want to keep the HESH in or get rid of the HESH. I'm gonna have to flip a coin when it comes to it, really. Armor wise, armor's not too bad. I wouldn't pay too much stock to the turret armor on the stat card because it's a little bit better than that. Especially when you get up here, you've got 200mm of thickness. However, 100mm there, effective thickness, you're looking 122, so easily penned. The cheeks, however, are a lot better. You do have a bit of a weak spot here, which is, I assume that is like the turret ring, isn't it? Or the bottom part, yeah. So it's a bit of a weird place. You're easily trap shotted as well with this, so you got to be aware of that. I don't think there's anything more. Yeah, that's just the top of the hole. You got down to this bit, and obviously 100 thickness, but the angle that it's at, you're looking at almost 300mm. The actual upper glacis here, though, very weak considering you're at tier 5. If you get shot here and it bounces, you'll be very lucky. You're looking for it to go through most of the time. Lower glacis again, effective thickness depending on where you're shot on the angle, but it's quite weak. And on the X-ray, as per usual for tier 5, you have a massive reserve of ammunition right next to the driver, some on the floor and some to the side, as well as some in the back of the turret. And then you got your massive engine. But limiting your ammunition, how much you carry, will obviously decrease how much likelihood there is to be one-shotted by ammo rack. Now I will be carrying 20 of HESH and 20 APDS, only because this fires quite quickly. Even though I don't have it experted, you tend to go through them quite quick. I will be experting it as soon as I have more of a buffer zone between me and nothing, you know, with the Lions. And this is also post-commentary gameplay footage, simply because it's really hot in London at the moment and I've got my windows wide open, and there's a guy or kid that lives across the street from me who insists, when it's nice and sunny out and everyone's got their windows open, on driving his pissy little moped or motorbike up and down the street like a fucking moron. And I can't record voice why he's doing that, and it just so happens I had a really good game as well, so pissed me off even more, because I'm really not one for doing post commentary. I like to do it properly, live comms, so when I react to something I'm like, oh fucking hell, it's actually me reacting. So this is going to be me just gibbering away. So I'm really sorry guys, blame the arsehole across the road with his fucking moped. Anyway guys, let's jump into some gameplay and I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Fields of Normandy guys, and welcome to probably my 5th or 6th game, can't quite remember which one it was. I just remember before that I ended up getting absolutely wrecked in a few games, really shabby gameplay. Kind of due to the fact that the tank's not completely upgraded. Obviously, as you can see here, it's nowhere as fast as a Panther 2 or an RU-251 or even a Leo. They will literally leave you standing. So, lucky for me though, there was somebody on the capture point, so I was able to make up that lost grand. However, that is not always going to be the case. If you've got an opportunity to maybe push someone to the side so you can get past them while using this, I definitely suggest being a bit sneaky in doing so, or at least asking people to wait. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. Now, obviously these guys know there's something on the cap, it's not capturing. They don't want to push forward, so I was a bit fed up of playing defensively, getting shot, so I went on the offensive myself, and it kind of paid off for me in this game. So you can play defensively with this, but just be aware that the armor is a little bit shabby, as I said before. But what they were hiding from was that comet and that, an SPAA. Honest to God, they were hiding from a comet and an SPAA. So there you go. It does pay occasionally to be brave and push forward. So now I've got a kill and a cap, and I was looking to go north, but our team were pushing really hard, and bam, just as I look up, my second kill pops into sight, and almost immediately to my right we have another contact. Now he has damaged this Leo and he is on the reload, so lucky I'm here. Put a shot into him, taking out his turret crew, or most of them anyway. I was actually planning to go for his ammo, but fucked it. So just ended up shooting at his driver, saving the Leo, and I was tempted here to go north on the map to possibly spawn camp them, but I did notice that they were holding B. So I will actually turn here and go down towards the south part of the map. See, I am a pretty decent guy at times. I could have been an arsehole, but that's best left till there's literally next to no one on the enemy team, and you can sit in there, spawn all you want, fuck them. You know, if they've lost like that, they deserve to be spawn camped. So about this tank, just in general, I'm not going over stats or nothing like that, it's just not me. I actually enjoy the Japanese tanks. Oh, someone enjoys Japanese tanks, but that's only from really mid-tier 4 up. Okay, so what I've seen at the moment of the STB-1 is actually really promising. They're pretty similar to British tanks in regard to manoeuvrability, firepower, speed. So if you play British tanks, you'll definitely be versed in what's going on with these. And do put a talisman on the Type 61. If possible, it will help you grind the tier 5s very quickly. So obviously there I've just been hit and set on fire. I assume it is this guy that's done it, but if it was, I don't think he'd be doing this. So I fucked that shot up completely. That was really piss poor on my part, but I do make up for it with this one. I don't know why he stopped. I'm not sure if it's because the plane hit him or what, but his indecision there really cost him. So I'm going to wait for the reload and finish this poor guy off. There you go, there's my 4th kill, and at this point obviously I've just been hit in the arse, and then almost rocketed as well. Thankfully I survived both, but what hit me in the arse was an ATGM from an M60. Not good. My day is about to be ruined, but not before I get one more kill. So I'm on fire, I'm burning, and this is not my kill. This is where I realise I can't shoot backwards, because there's that weird little lump thing on the back of the tank. But lucky enough for me, this idiot decided to pop his head up, and there's my 5th kill. I got my ace, so I was quite happy with that, and basically just had to sit here, burn out while the M60 reloads. But it is a decent little tank, and I'm quite impressed. So with my second life, I was going to bring out a plane, and decided no, we've got a few guys in the air with planes. What we need are tanks, and rather than being that guy that just brings out another fucking plane, I decided just to be aggressive again on the ground as much as possible. Now this is almost spaded. As soon as, oh no, actually this one is spaded. yes, I resprayed it because I do have the grenade launchers and the shells. See, I'm literally melting. My brain is melting in the heat. It's not really. It might be. It might be. But yeah, aggression is the name of the game. It doesn't always work, especially with the Japanese and especially with the Type 61. Really, really bad armor. But you can get around it by pushing hard and trying to stay on the move as much as possible. It's very hard to shoot on the move with this one, but it can be done if you slow down a bit, or if you get yourself into a position where you can sort of hold up and get a couple of sneaky shots off. And I am not finished yet with the kills, otherwise the video would have been over, obviously. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to capture A, do it for our team. Completely put that in the wrong place. I would have assumed they would have been just over this little ridgeline mound thing here, but no. And this is where I almost literally shit myself, because I come around the corner and there's a chieftain and I'm looking at the floor. But for me, lucky enough, he completely screwed it. He took far too long, and then he did what was completely unexpected and showed me his lower glacis for me to get an easy kill on. So there's number 6 and a recapture of the point, and we're well on our way now to winning. It's going to be incredibly hard for the enemy team to come back from this. If they did come back from this, I would have been very surprised, but they had 2 hopes, Bob Hope and No Hope. And I was on the verge of going to C here, but with the tanks being up there on C and starting to recapture it, I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to turn my arse around. There's nothing else down this way. I do obviously stop and have a check though. Don't just assume there's nothing now. When the point has literally just been decapped and then your team's getting back on the point, you have to be aware of your surroundings. There's so many games where I see so many people just blindly drive into fire. I've done it myself occasionally. You get tunnel vision, you want to be somewhere, or you've seen something and you lose focus. Don't do it. Try it and play the game in a fluid manner. Just keep on the move is the best one. Even if you don't have a gun stabilizer, you don't need stabilization on your tank to have a good game. You need awareness, self-confidence and a decent aim. And this is where a decent aim comes into the fucking mix, honest to God. Don't need a stabilizer. There is a M60, and here we go with first shot. See, look, completely unaware, no cannon breach, and he's still charging towards me. Doesn't know yet. Now he knows, and bam, driver's out. Wait for the reload and finish him off. Awareness is the key. Situational awareness. Now, I thought here I was going to be lucky and get the cap, but there's just not enough time on the board. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is start wrapping up the video. So guys, if you are new to the channel and you have enjoyed today's gameplay, please do feel free to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit notifications bell for updates on future content. Also guys, a thumbs up is appreciated. It does help the channel. And don't forget, if you'd like to see me take out a specific combo or tank, please do comment below, and whoever gets the most likes will win. So until next time guys, I will see you soon and have fun.